mortgage? Well, a private mortgage loan is a loan that is borrowed from a party other than your bank. It can be used just like any other loan for purchasing a home, consolidating debt, refinancing an existing mortgage, or even getting a home equity line of credit. The beauty of a private mortgage is it's much more flexible in how the agreement is structured. Another common question I get is, when should I get a private mortgage? Well, the typical time to get a private mortgage loan is when you've run out of your regular options and are sick of being rejected by the bank. A common example I come across is when my client is being crushed by the burden of debt and needs financial relief fast. So here's a $1 million question for you. Do I qualify for a private mortgage? Well, thankfully the answer is yes. As long as you have the value in your home to support the loan, I have a private lender for you. So you qualify even if you have a past bankruptcy, you're behind on income taxes, property taxes, you're behind on support payments, or even if you're behind on your existing mortgage payments. And the reason why I have a lender for you is because the lenders I work with are looking for a reason to lend and not disqualify you like the bank. So what interest rate do private lenders charge me? The interest rate that you will be charged on your loan depends upon the lender. The good news here is that you will receive the loan and not an empty bank promise. One of the key factors is to find and work with an ethical lender who will not take advantage of the situation you find yourself in. And I will be your guide to this end. So with interest rates, there is a range between 5 and 50% and even higher when it comes to private mortgages. So reach out to me to find out the interest rate for your situation. So how much will a private mortgage loan cost me? Well, every private mortgage carries a different cost. Weighing that cost against the wasted time and the damage the bank has done is very important. The major factors that influence the cost of a private mortgage loan are 1, the borrower's need, 2, the lender's risk, and 3, the availability of money to you. So with every mortgage, there are standard costs involved, with private mortgages too. For example, legal fees, and they need to be accounted for. My job is to present to you all the costs of the loan up front before you pay anything, and that's a guarantee. So how do I calculate a private mortgage? Learning how to calculate a private mortgage is not rocket science, despite what your banker may have led you to believe. Making you look like a rock star is my passion when it comes to the mortgage math. So depending on if your mortgage is an interest-only loan or if you're paying back part of the original amount that you borrowed, will affect how we calculate that payment. So I'm here to help you calculate that mortgage math and find a mortgage payment that works for you. So what paperwork do I need in order to get a private mortgage? The beauty of private mortgages is that the documentation requested typically makes sense to the lender, but refreshingly also to you. It shouldn't feel like promising your firstborn the way the bank requests documents. A quick example here is you have an invoice from your business that was generated through a customer, and the bank typically will request 3 other sources to back this up. With private mortgages, common sense prevails when providing documents to prove something. All right, Mike, I'm convinced. Where can I find a private mortgage lender? Well, the truth is private mortgage lenders are everywhere. You can find them at pawn shops, lawyers' offices, mortgage brokerages, or even financial technology companies on Bay Street. Private lenders are everywhere. Accessing my private lender network, you are going to be working directly with the source of the money. And a very important fact is that these lenders are lending sources who have been legitimately and properly vetted. So finding you the right source of private money is very important. And I take the time to discuss your needs and ensure that we are matching you with the most appropriate source of private lending. So what's at stake when it comes to taking your banker's advice? Are you going to let the bank continue to make you feel rejected? Are you going to let them help you spend your golden years in squalor? Are you going to let them help your creditors kick you out of your home? Even worse, are you going to have them keep your children as slaves to the landlord forever? No. That's not how your story ends. It's time to take control of your finances and become the hero of your story one more time. Reach out to me today and let's get you that private mortgage that you need. Your family's gratitude is worth it.